As mentioned in our last episode, the World Economic Forum released their Global Cybersecurity Outlook Report for 2023. And in this episode, we're going to take a look at some of those key findings from the report. For example, according to the report, global geopolitical instability has helped to close the perception gap between business and cyber leaders and their views on the importance of cyber risk management, with 91% of all respondents believing that a far-reaching, catastrophic cyber event is at least somewhat likely in the next 2 years. Following from this, the report goes on to say 43% of organisational leaders think it is likely that in the next 2 years a cyber attack will materially affect their own organisation. This in turn means that in many cases, enterprises are devoting more resources to day-to-day defences rather than strategic investment. There is some food for thought there. As expected, those findings are influencing how businesses operate and which countries they are likely to invest in. Another interesting finding was around privacy and regulations. The report stated that cyber executives are now more likely to see data privacy laws and cybersecurity regulations as an effective tool for reducing cyber risk across the sector. This is a notable shift in perception from the 2022 Outlook report. Despite the challenges associated with compliance, cyber leaders acknowledge that regulation incentivizes much needed action on cybersecurity. We know at times compliance may feel like a tick that you just need in a box at times, but we here at VikingCloud have long been advocates of how compliance can drive much needed security controls being in place. For example, we submitted a paper back in 2019 for the Australian 2020 Cybersecurity Strategy talking about this very subject. According to the Cybersecurity Outlook report, businesses and cyber leaders support effective enforcement of regulatory requirements. 76% of business leaders and 70% of cyber leaders agree that further enforcement would lead to an increase in their organization's cyber resilience. They believe properly enforced regulations will raise the quality of cybersecurity across their sector and their supply chains, which will in turn make their businesses less prone to collateral damage from attacks on other organizations. Why wait for the big stick when there are so many other good reasons to shore up your compliance programs now? Once again, if you have a question you want answered, please feel free to post a comment and get in touch with us, and we'll make it a subject of a later episode. Thanks for watching.